Namaskar and welcome again to Planet to Soul Astrology. So, friends, today we are going to discuss about Ascendant Rising Nakshatra Part 4. So, as we discussed before, that Ascendant Rising Nakshatra plays very important role. It is a very vital factor to rule out our karmic baggage, to rule out our repaying of our rinas or whatever we are owing in this life. Definitely we have to repay it back, because some people in our life come for a few few time period and then they disappear, because they do not stay with you forever or for a longer time, but you have to give them something they owe. That is why they are coming in your contact, and situationally they are coming in your orbit, or maybe you are going in anyone's orbit situationally, because this is runanubandha. Say for example, if you are seeking for some advice, or if you are seeking some help, so definitely not all friends are helping you, but out of that particular friends are only going to help you out in terms of money, in terms of advice, or whatever possible way they are. So this is called as runanubandha. Sometimes you are lending money to some people and they are not giving you back, and then you just have to have turbulent relationship with those people, because your money you could not recover back. So this is something like your runanubandha. I'm not saying that your money should not come back, but somehow we all have experienced such things. So in some charts, definitely you have to keep in mind that before landing money, if you are very sure that you are going to get it back, unless and until, you should not lend money to anybody. Second thing, today we are going to discuss that in ascendant nakshatra rising, if it is happening to be say Surya, okay, and if sun is it can be Kritika nakshatra, or it can be Uttara Falguni nakshatra, or it can be Uttarashada nakshatra. All three nakshatras are of Surya nakshatra. Okay, so if it is in Aries, then definitely Surya becomes your functional benefic planet. So if it is Leo, then Sun becomes your own sign, and if becomes Sagittarius, then definitely it also becomes your functional benefic planet, and they are posited in the trine houses, right? So if Sun is posited being your ascendant nakshatra pati, nakshatra lord, then definitely you are more powerful personality in terms of ambitions, in terms of dreams, in terms of achieving power, in terms of ruling people, ruling nature, or something you have in your character. But whenever sun goes in your ascendant house, definitely you have to heal your own self. You have to do some meditation on your own, cleanse. You have to cleanse your own chambers. In other way, I must tell you that unless and until you do that, see, here I am not saying that you will not progress. Here I am trying to say that even though you reach highest level in your life, but still you are not satisfied, because you have to repay to your own self. You have to repay to your father, you have to repay to your elderly people, because Surya denotes your father as well as forefathers also. If this sun goes in second house of your chart, being your ascendant nakshatra lord, then definitely you have to repay towards your family. You have to do some financial help in a family, specifically medical help, or maybe saturation of money is not able to you do not have that much good saturation of money with you, unless and until you give your services to any of your family members, in terms of giving education, in terms of giving medical help, or in terms of having very good relationship, or donating food. Then definitely this house is asking your healing karmas, because in any past life you have already gained everything from your second house related relatives. If this sun is going in your third house of chart, then definitely you are finding difficulty in interaction with your siblings, you are finding difficulty in a good relationship with your spouse, then definitely here you have to heal this house by at least maintaining cordial relationship with your siblings. And about your spouse, definitely you have to be more mature, more understanding. You have to give off your, you have to make your pride in a very lenient manner, because here proud plays very important role. Rather than proud, it is self ego, self esteem, self respect. Sometimes, in front of our own people, if even though your respect becomes less, there is no harm in it, but it will definitely improvise your relationship, right? So if this sun is going in your fourth house of chart, then definitely you have to give so much things towards your mother, because your mother is the major main head person in your house, or behaving like a head person in your house. And definitely you have some responsibilities towards your family, even whenever sun is in ascendant also. So you are the responsible person, all of a sudden responsibility comes over you. And then in fourth house, if sun is posited, then definitely your responsibility increases towards your house, your family, your mother, your emotions, and your health also. So what here you have to, your rinas towards your mother is very very dominating here. You have to help and go to old age home, you have to go to shelter home of animals, or whatever way you can do, food donation or whatever you can do, definitely you can just heal your karmas here. If the sun is going in your fifth house of chart, then definitely you have some rinas towards your children's. So before planning your progeny, before planning your child, definitely you have to do some surya upasana when sun is going in your fifth house of chart, because it is already past life house. And when sun goes there, being your ascendant nakshatra, that means too much of healing is needed towards your fifth house of chart. So here again some upasana and maintaining good relationship with your brothers, wife side relatives, or we can say with your maternal relatives also, you have to maintain good and better communication. If it is going in your sixth house of chart sun, then definitely you are good in work and everything, but you have to look after your health. And here what healing is needed, the healing is needed in terms of maintaining good relationship with your subordinates. Unless and until you do that, definitely your karmas are not going to forfeit. Second thing, you have to maintain very good relationship with your maternal family, because see, sixth house signification you have to do. Sixth house rina, sixth house is also prarabdha house, which is drud karma, you cannot change. So somehow maybe you are not in a good terms with your relatives, not good terms with your subordinates, and you are complaining that you have some backbiting, or you have backstabbing, or you politics is going around your office. So this way you have to maintain it. Seventh house, definitely it is your public image, so definitely you have to maintain your own image, and you have to see that you are not sounding very rude, not sounding very powerful in wherever not necessary, there also you are showing your power. So that here you have to maintain, again I will say, maintain good relationship with public wherever you are going in society, and definitely with your spouse also. Seventh house is our unity house. Seventh house is also your center house in terms of your reproduction, or you can say in terms of unity, in terms of bonding. Seventh house is definitely very much crucial house. So here the healing is needed towards your towards your maternal grandparents, or also here what this house is saying, because see, this is your karmic balance is too much related to this seventh house. That is why ascendant rising nakshatra has gone in seventh house. If it is going in eighth house of chart, then definitely your longevity comes here, then your research comes here, your spouse's house comes here, your financial condition comes here, because it is opposite house of your second house. Your long distance travels also falls here, and if sun is going there, then definitely you have to look after more related to your health. And also here you have to heal this house by maintaining good relationship with your spouse's relatives. See, I can understand that it is very sometimes it really becomes very difficult situationally, even though you want to do it but you are not able to do it, because you are understanding Jyotish Shastra, not everyone. So but at least from your side you should be pure minded, you should be pure hearted, that at least you are trying. That thought itself gives you satisfaction, and definitely you will experience good progressive, good karmic healing of your life. If your Surya is going in ninth house of chart, then definitely you have repay your runas towards your guru, towards your teachers, towards your father, towards pilgrimages. So do not forget to donate food at any worship places. Do not forget to give services at worship places, animal shelter homes, and definitely higher education is connected here. So definitely you have to help people, help at least one person. If you can help in taking buying books or something, you have to do that. If this ascendant rising nakshatra being Surya is going in your 10th house, so it is really a very good position for Surya, because Surya is very comfortable in Yoga Karaka house. But here your rinas or your repayment is towards your employer, towards your karma. So you have to work very sincerely, honestly, and of course you have to maintain very light and cordial relationship with, even though you are holding a very high position, but still you have to be very much down to earth personality or something. So towards definitely your spouses parents also, you have to be very nice. And this 10th house is connected to your karma. So definitely you have to always keep your desk, your working place very tidy, neat and clean, because sun energy has to be generated everywhere, but it should be generated in sattvic way, it should not be generated in tamasic way. And if the Surya is going in 11th house of your chart, then definitely same thing. Towards your friends you have to maintain, towards your gains, whatever gains you are getting out of your karmas, at least some portion of that you have to make donation, in terms of food, in terms of education, in terms of giving financial help, or in terms of maintaining good relationship with your children's spouse, or your elder brothers family, or elder brother. Definitely this plays very important role. And if this ascendant rising nakshatra being sun is going in 12th house of chart, then definitely it is not in a very favorable house, so it asks some healing. It always asks that you have to make some deep meditation, or you have to give services in health sector or asylums. Or see, 12th house is a open sky, so definitely that way you can just heal your karmic cycle. Then see, each nakshatra plays a different role, so some other time we will discuss that. So by that time, stay tuned with Planet to Soul Astrology. सबका मंगल हो. नमस्ते.